In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a presentation, sort of like a PowerPoint, using Google Drive. Google Docs is now called Google Drive, so if you're in a Google account, like your school email or your personal Google account, the toolbar up here will either say Docs or Drive, depending on if you've upgraded yet. I click on Drive, and this opens up my Google Drive. Over on the left-hand side, I see two red buttons. One is for uploading. If you'd like to upload existing files that you've already created, you can click on that button. There's a video I've uploaded to Moodle that will show you how to do that. Today we're interested in creating, so I'm going to click the Create button, and then I'm going to choose Presentation. When I do that, this little presentation editor shows up. I get to choose a theme. I'll just pick one at random here, dark gradient. And now I create a slide, just like I normally would with, say, PowerPoint. I can create a slide and select what I'd like title and body. So I'm going to call this Slide 2, and then I can add my text here. And then I can insert images here as well. And it'll give me a chooser. I can go out and browse and find an image that I want. Upload my image, resize my image, and now I have a 2-slide presentation. Of course, you probably would have something a little longer than this, but it's very much the same as creating a presentation in whatever you're used to using, like Microsoft PowerPoint or Keynote. Now, the advantage is I can share this and I can collaborate with colleagues or students in any way that I want to by going over to the blue Share button and clicking on Share. This link opens up, and immediately I can cut and paste that link if I'd like to. But I also want to point out that you can change how this is accessed. Right now it's private, and only the people listed below can access it. It says, I'm the only one listed. I can change that. One option I have is I can make this public on the web so that anybody can find my presentation and view it if they'd like to. Probably for most teachers, you want to click anyone with the link, so you restrict access to only the people you want to share this with, like students or colleagues. On the access line below here, I have 3 different options. Right now it's set so that anyone who has the link can view the document. If I'm just trying to disseminate some direct instruction to my students without having them be able to change it, that's probably the option that I'd like to choose. However, I could also get feedback from my students by clicking Can Comment. If that's the case, anyone who can access it can view it, and then they can leave comments for me about what I've done. A third option is Can Edit. If I click Can Edit, anyone who has access, in other words, anyone I share the link with, has the ability to go in and actually change that presentation. This would be great for collaborative projects where you want colleagues or students to be able to make changes to the spreadsheet so that it grows and is kind of a living document that a lot of people can work on. When I click Save after selecting whatever option I'm choosing, I have a highlighted URL that I can cut and paste, and then I have 4 social media sharing options. I can share this by Gmail, Google+, Facebook, or Twitter. For most of us who are working in Moodle, probably the best thing to do to make sure our students get it is to just copy that URL and then go to Moodle. Once you're in Moodle, go to the module where you want this resource to show up and click Add a Resource and then URL. Once you've done that, you want to give it a name. I'm just going to call it Presentation. And then the description. And then when you find the external URL box, click on that and then paste in the link that Google gave you. Click Save and Return to Course, and there the link shows up. When I or one of my students click on Presentation, it goes to Google Drive and opens up that presentation in the presentation editor. And because of the settings that I've selected, anyone can now edit this as well. If you had selected View Only, your students could watch this presentation here in Google Drive. So that's how you can create a presentation and share it using Google Drive and Moodle. The advantage of doing this over just uploading, say, a PowerPoint file is that anyone can view this presentation who has access to the web and has a Google account, because it doesn't require them to have PowerPoint or Keynote or whatever on their computer. The whole thing lives on the cloud.